A note on l'Italien, the Italian. A film that we can see on a few levels, a comedy that is, but with some social implications. Um, the actor in the leading role is Kad Merad. He was born in Algeria. He is a French citizen, exactly as the character he portrays, Murad Ben Samoud, but who has chosen to have another identity, Dino Fabrizi. What happens is this discrimination is a plague upon our houses uh, here in other places. I am not a victim. I have people across the fence that belong to a certain minority, and they're very vocal, noisy, many children, scandals, often violence, abuse, curses, and I have to keep reminding myself that this is because of lack of education, because of discrimination throughout the ages, so to say, but it's still difficult to take this often. They just had a scandal a while ago. Maybe while we're filming, it will come up again. So, because he cannot get a job as Murad, as a French citizen, but with Maghrebian, Algerian extraction, descent, the man, the hero, decides to change his name. So he becomes l'Italien, the Italian from the title, Dino Fabrizi. Um, there's a web of lies. He has to lie to everyone. First of all, employees, employer. I'm sorry, he's an employer. He's working for a Maserati dealer. He drives a Maserati as a consequence, but it's not his; it's the company's. Due to his skills and qualities, and hence we have one of the messages that are included in the text and make this comedy better than otherwise it would be just a comedy of errors. And so he's skillful, he's good, he's talented, but it may be that they're keeping and promoting him, thinking of promoting, giving him a good, very good job, up to the point where a colleague finds something about it and there's blackmail. Okay, I will not say that you're the guy you are, but then you have to step back. So, okay, we have people with so many qualities, we're just primed, we're just racist, discriminatory quite often, and we don't see their qualities just because we have the wrong perception. As I said, I may have, and I have to get better, to work on this and understand music, scandal, curses, what the and more, and over time. But he's lying to his girlfriend, and for a long time they're together for 1 year, and he's still Dino Fabrizi. He's lying to his family, saying he works in Italy. So it's a very difficult job to balance all this, to go to Rome, for instance, at one moment with his boss, because the job requires him to, and then to get back home because his father is in hospital at one point. He's doing a traditional song. He has a heart attack, a sort of a heart attack, and then he makes him on the hospital bed, promise him that he will keep Murad, aka Dino. His father knows him as Murad, obviously. That he'll keep Ramadan, and hence a series of complications, of jokes. He has to go into his office at various hours and cover everything. to pray, and he has to ablutions, and he doesn't know how to do them. There's the issue of eating. He's invited to his girlfriend's parents, and one made a tiramisu because supposedly he's Italian, but then he's a Muslim actually, and he's not allowed to, as he promised with the Ramadan, to eat that tiramisu. So he runs away with the cake and gives it to the dog. As I said, there's an invitation to think about issues as discrimination, racism, prejudice, preconceived ideas, and this makes this film worthwhile. Plus, the man, the hero, has all sorts of qualities which are not in evidence to many or some of those around, including his boss. Um, they accept him as an Italian, but if he becomes a Muslim, an Arab, so to say, a French Arab, he's in trouble because their image is not good, alas.